Hey y'all, my name is Taylor. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing the Winter Essentials book tag, and I was tagged by Celestria, so thank you Celestria for tagging me. I'm so excited to do this. I love tags. I think they're a pretty easy video to film, and the answers can be so different, and just a fun quick video to do. The Winter Essentials book tag has some Christmas related questions in it, prompts. So I debated on whether I wanted to push it till the end of the year, but it's still winter, and it's January at the time I'm filming this, so I just want to go ahead and do it. I have pushed so many tags. I have a long list of ones that I still need to get to that I was tagged a long time ago, and some that have popped up recently that people have tagged me in or that I'm interested in, so I want to go ahead and do this one. And ironically, it is the hottest day out of the month today. It has been in the teens, and then today it's like 72. So I don't get to wear a cute, cozy sweater for this video, because that will burn up, but I had to film a video at the time I had, so this is where we're at. So anyways, let's get into the prompts. The first one is Crackling Fire, a cold character who warmed up by the end of the book. And how could you not immediately think of Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice? I mean, he fits the bill completely for this prompt. So yeah, this is one of my favorite books, one of my favorite characters. But I did want to mention something else, another option, which would be Before Beauty by Brittany Fisher. And this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. You kind of get a 2-for-1 for this answer, because both the Beauty character and the Beast character are pretty cold towards each other until the end of the story. The Beauty and the Beast characters meet each other before Belle goes to the castle, or I forget what her name is in this one, but the Belle character, because the Beast character accidentally injures her, and so that changes her life, and so she has some animosity and hard feelings towards him. They have a little bit of a hard time in the beginning with each other. They don't like each other. And this book does have some magic in it, just so you know, but it is written by a Christian, and you can really see some allegorical elements to it. And I really enjoyed it, so I do recommend it if you are interested. Number 2, Snowflakes, a book filled with unique characters. And for that one, I have 2, but the first one is Mark of the Raven, my goodness, by Morgan L. Bussey, and this is a Christian fantasy novel, and it is about Celine. I remember, I wanted to say Cyril, Celine, and she has the ability to dream walk. So that's pretty unique in how she does it. She transforms in the dream as a raven. Her family symbol is a raven. There's several characters in here that have other types of gifts. So there's her love interest can move water. And there's some that can do healing, and so there's a huge cast of characters in this book, and they're all pretty distinct and unique, and it's an interesting world just in general. The second one is, Wistress. A lot of people have talked about this one. It's by Nadine Brandes, and again, there are several different gifts. This one, every gift or talent in this book, it's called a talent, is unique to that person, so nobody has the exact same gift. And yeah, Wistress, the main character Mirth, she can make wishes with her tears. There's a character named Bastian who can slow time, which I've talked about before. Like, I really wish I had that gift as a new mom. There's a little boy character in here. He's probably my favorite character in this book. Out of all of them. His name's Runt, and he's just so lovable. You just want to squeeze him because he's just so sweet, so cute. Yeah, there's several different gifts in this, and it's interesting how they relate to the plot, and you find some revelations in here. But yeah, it's Christian fantasy. It's a really fun time. Number 3, Gingerbread Family, a fictional family you love to be a part of. And I immediately thought of the Spencers from The Homecoming, which, if you've seen the Waltons, this is the book version of it. Well, the Homecoming movie. There's the show too, but there's a Homecoming book and a Homecoming movie. And I don't know why the TV show or the movie changed the name of the family. I prefer the Waltons version of their names and things. I just was reading the book the Christmas before last, and it was like Clayboy. It's supposed to be John Boy. But if you've seen the Waltons, it's, you know, the exact same family, just different names basically. They have, I think there's 7 redheaded kids, and they're during the Great Depression, and so they're I think in Virginia, in like the mountains, obviously. The Spencer's Mountain is what it's called, where they live. You know, they live through some pretty tough times financially, and so they have to rely on the land and the work, and rely on each other. And they have a big old family. The grandparents live with them as well. I just love that. I would love to be a part of that family. Number 4. Blizzard, a book where you were confused the whole time. And if you've seen my most disappointing reads of 2023, this one featured quite a bit of a rant in that one. And it is Brand of Light by Ronnie Kendig. And yeah, the writing did not click for me at all. I don't think things were explained very well. It kind of assumed you already knew what it was talking about. And if it ever fully explained it, it was still kind of nebulous. I had tons of questions that I feel like more of them should have been answered by the end of the book, and I just had way more questions than answers, and that whole book just frustrated me to no end. So that's my answer for that one. Number 5, Gift Giving, the last book given to you. And I talked about this in my book haul, but my most recent book haul, but North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. I got this as a Christmas present, and this is a classic. You should read it. Highly recommend if you like Pride and Prejudice. It's so good. You should read it. Number 7, Wrapping Paper, the most beat up book you own. And yeah, that has to be Ella Enchanted. The part of the spine is coming off. It cracks when you open it at some points. But it is well loved. My favorite childhood book. It's basically a Cinderella retelling. Super cute. Love it. Number 8, Christmas Lights, a book with many colors on the cover. And this one I kind of had a really hard time with because I have a lot of pretty covers, but a lot of them are more monochromatic or within the same like color family. There's not many ones that have different colors that really stand out. So the closest one I could find, which still isn't super colorful, but we're just going to go with it. This edition of Anne of Green Gables, and you know, it's got lots of pink and green and blue and gold, but it's super cute. I love this cover, and yeah, that's my answer. Christmas Tree, favorite character of all time. And this one has to go to Charlie from The Lady and the Lionheart by Joanne Bischoff. And yeah, Charlie Lionheart is his full name. He is a lion tamer. He tames 3 lions in a circus, and he has a little girl. She's an infant. Her name's Holland. And y'all have heard me talk about this, but Charlie's character is just phenomenal. He is a man of faith. He acts as the pastor or the preacher for their circus troupe. So every Sunday he gathers them together and he leads them in worship because it's kind of hard to do that, to go to church when you're constantly moving around. So he kind of takes on that role of kind of shepherding their group of people. And so he has very strong faith. He helps lead Ella to faith in this book. And he is a real picture of sacrifice for someone you care about. And it was just, It was beautiful to read. I really enjoyed his character, and he has really stood out of all the ones I've read. And yeah, this book is so good. Highly recommend it. And yeah, Charlie takes the cake out of all the characters for me. So yeah. Number 10, Ice Skating, a book where the plot was all over the place. And I think I have to skip this one. I could not think of a good answer for this. I'm really good at DNFing, so I haven't read a book all the way through that would fit this. So I'm just gonna skip it. I don't have a problem with that because I don't like books like that. They irritate me, so I stop reading them. Number 11, The Star, a book you look forward to rereading each year. And I'm not a big rereader. I think there's too many books that I want to get to. So there's a very short list of books that I will reread, and I don't even reread them every year mostly. But I will touch on those two right quick if I can get them back out of my stack, because I've already talked about both of them. So that would be Ella Enchanted and Pride and Prejudice. These two I have reread several times. They're two of a very short list of books that I'll reread. So I'll say those two. Number 12, Snowball Fight. Tag 5 people. So I'm going to tag Alma's Book Journey and Becca's Book Adventures. Both of them have pretty new channels, so I'm hoping that they'll be interested. And Bethany Brings Books. She restarted her channel recently. I'm so excited to have her back in the community. So I thought that maybe she might want to do a tag as part of her grand re-entry into BookTube. Bugs Books and Anne from In Search of Wonder. So those 5 ladies, if you want to do that, that'd be awesome. I understand if you want to push it till Christmas, or if you've already done it, sorry. I've tried to figure out if you've already done it, but I may have missed it. So no worries if you don't have time or have already done it or whatever, no pressure. So yeah, that is the Winter Essentials book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your answers. And if you have read any of these books, what your thoughts were. As always, I enjoy talking with y'all in the comments. So hope you have a good one. Bye, y'all.